in what seems to be a clear indication that the Alliance of Sahel States means business and is here to stay. Niger has just agreed to supply Mali, which is a sister country in the three-member West African Alliance, with 150 million litres of diesel, at a relatively lower cost over the next 12 months. And we are here to show you how Brigadier General Abdourahmane Tchiani is helping his Malian and Burkina counterparts tackle the energy crises that their countries have been facing. As he presided over this year's Eid al-Fitr celebrations at the Presidential Palace, in the evening of April 9, 2024, Colonel Traore Goita admitted that his country is facing an energy crisis, which had been characterized by frequent power outages and dry pumps, not just in Niamey, but also in other parts of the country. That, however, his administration was working on a short-term, medium-term, and long-term solution to the crisis, and therefore he asked his fellow citizens to be patient with his government, as it works on delivering those solutions. A week after making public that commitment, an announcement was made at the Malian Presidential Palace on April 16 that over the next 12 months, Mali will be supplied with relatively cheap diesel by Niger, in a move that will ease the shortages that Malians have been witnessing. Making the announcement was Niger's Minister of Oil, Mines and Energy, Mr. Mohamed Mustafa Barke, who had paid President Traore Goita a courtesy visit on the same day. The Nigerian envoy also revealed that Niger had initiated steps to build a new oil refinery that will solely be dedicated to refining petroleum products, to exclusively cater for the energy needs of Mali, Niger and Burkina Faso, which are the three members of the Alliance of Sahel States. And without saying much, this is what he had to say in a media briefing, as he made public the new marketing contract between the two countries. We conveyed the greetings of his brother and friend, Brigadier General Abdourahmane Tchiani, President of the National Council for the Protection of the Homeland, and to whom we also took stock of the situation, because last year we had already signed a contract which had many difficulties in its execution, and therefore it was necessary that we identify those difficulties that we had last time, and work on how to avoid them now. And sir, we presented to His Excellency the Head of State the solutions that we are considering, so that this time things go well. The Head of State asked us to convey these thanks to the Head of State of Niger, and provided us with advice, in the context of strengthening this cooperation, which strengthens cohesion between the two populations. Since presidential directives for the proper execution of the first contract encountered difficulties, the first agreement is therefore revised and improved by 22 million litres, and delivery was increased to 150 million litres of diesel in this second marketing contract. The first quantities will obviously arrive in the coming weeks. There are all the logistics that need to be put in place, and that is the aim of the team which is currently working. All the logistics will be put in place, so that things actually happen very quickly, and that this is reflected in the supply of energy. President Tchiani quickly asked to set up a new refinery, which will be located approximately 139 kilometers from Niamey. This further reduces the distance to be covered, and this refinery, the new one that we are going to set up, will be clearly dedicated to supplying the AES countries. Whether it's diesel, jet, or all the other products, that is what the refinery will be dedicated to, and I informed the Head of State, who is very satisfied with it, that the terms of reference are ready, and upon my return to Niger, we will move forward on this project there. This is a consolidation of achievements and progress that complements other AES projects. The Head of State said we need, wherever we can synergize our efforts to facilitate things between us, we can do that. And where we can also use external influence, we do it. And sir, that is why we have to strengthen our relationships, because you know, in the situation we are in, solidarity for these AES countries is not an option, it is an obligation. The three AES nations have clear and precise objectives: to fight against terrorism for the defense of the territory, and to face development challenges by removing any obstacles that would hinder the path to progress in this space, through commitments and also by actions.